Hello everybody, welcome back to Space Engineers. Okay, so I've been working away in creative mode and I've created two possibly the most ugly ships you will ever meet with different purposes. So this is a welder. So we're going to try for the first time ship-based welding. So the theory here is it should be faster. Never done it, so we'll see what happens. Now, I've moved the projector onto the spare miner as it seemed to always float off for some reason. Not entirely sure why. But here what we have is a very simple ship design which I'm calling a tug. What we're going to be doing later on, probably tomorrow I think, will be to start building a bigger mining support ship. And what we're going to use is a modular construction. While I'm talking, I'll move into here. Right, there we go. Unpark. Go up, there we are. Right, so we're going to have a bash modular construction. So that means I've designed a big ship. I've designed it in various segments. So what we're going to do is use the projector to build each segment. Then we're going to use the tug and merge blocks to move it into position. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, so I've loaded up all the bits and pieces into the cargo container and into the connector. So this ship is basically just a welder, a cargo box and a connector and the thrusters. Okay. Let me shift around a wee bitty so we can see. Switch the welder on. Oops. Ooh, that was really quite fast. That was stupendous. Okay, so that's working nicely. Okay. So we can look later on at some sort of automatic welding frame, something like that. But we don't have that at the moment. Right, okay. Right, so we seem to have run out of materials. What have we run out of? Oops. Ooh, what was that? Ooh, I don't know what that was. Ooh, so I accidentally hit a key. That's interesting. Okay. Right, I wonder what I hit. Why can't we move the ship? What did we hit? Oh, that's embarrassing. Options, controls, general, tools, weapons, right, okay. So, wasn't any of them. Don't think it was any of them. Console, so it could have been the console? I don't think I hit that. Didn't hit suicide. I didn't know there was a suicide. That would be a bad thing to hit. I thought it was RT, something like that. Screenshot. No. Right, okay. I don't know what we've done. What have we done? Wasn't any of those. Okay. Right, can I get... So it's this. Right. Did we hit that? We did. We switched the power off. Okay, good. At least we know what it is now. Right. So, right. So, this design, one problem is definitely visibility. Okay. So, we're not welding. Let's see why. We've got things in our cargo container, things in our connector. Right, so they're not flowing from the connector into the cargo container. Not entirely sure why. Okay, right, let's see if this will weld some more for us. Zoom in a little bitty. Okay. Now, not giving me any feedback as to what's missing. Right, so let me just pop out the ship. Go do it by hand, see what it says. So, large steel tubes. Is that what we're missing? Is that what we're missing? Okay, let's go to... we're running out of... How did we manage to... Why did we die? Okay, right. Okay, feel like I should have some sort of death counter. Right, but never mind. Okay. Right, so we were coming back this way anyway, so that's handy. I don't know, is there... Oh, there is my corpse. Right, hooray! Let's go pick me bits up. What are you? So, that's my backpack. Take that. I don't need any of that. Okay, very embarrassing. Right, okay, so let's pop into here. It's okay. Production is good. So it was large steel tubes we seem to be missing. Right. Okay, dokie. Right. Pop that there. Dump. Right, so let's try this. Let's pop it into the connector and see if it flows through. So connector, bonk, there. Pop into the cockpit. T. V and start welding. Okay, visibility is awful. Right, okay. Welder's on. Ooh. Now, did that weld or did I just bump into it? It is welding, okay. Okay, good. You're up and running. Okay. Okay, what are we missing? Okay, it won't give me any feedback. Okay, so you can see this ship, the tug is quite simple. It's got loads of power and basically lots of thrusters. Ooh. Okay, so you can weld from quite a distance. Okay. Right, so you must be... Oh, okay, so there's definitely a knack to this, which we don't really seem to have. Okay. Okay, anybody like to tell me what we're missing? Okay, let's just pop out again. Try not to die this time. 4. So that's steel plates. What about you? Reactor components and steel plates. Okay. So okay, that. Right, production. Reactor components. Who's a reactor component? Right, you. 10 of those, please. Oh, we've run out of iron. Oh my goodness. No. We've not run out of iron. Finery's fine. Got lots of iron. What's going on here? Arc furnace is good. The assembler's got lots of iron. The reactor's got power. What's going on? I'm very confused. Okay. So there's just a little bit of iron there. Why is the assembler not taking that? So is it not feeding? Is it not feeding through to? Right, so it doesn't feed through from the arc furnace for some reason. We've screwed that up. Okay, right, yeah. It's going well. Okay, so going back into the inventory, we wanted reactor components and tubes. Okay, we seem to have that. We seem to have that. Okay. Pop back over to the welder. Okay. Okay. Take those. Oops. Take those. Take those. Okay. Oh, steel plates is what we wanted. Production. Can never have too many of those. Okay. Whoops. Pop over to here. Dun, 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 dun. Come here. Get in there. Okay. Pop back. Right. And go to here. T. Right. Okay. The welder's on, which is a waste of power, but never mind. Okay. Well, damn you, weld. Why aren't you welding? You should have everything you need. Okay, so it's a little frustrating. Right, let's just check it's not supplies. Right, so let's just check everything in the connector has flowed through into here. Right, and let's just pop round. Okay, so oh, you're definitely on. Okay, so whoops. Doesn't. Ah! Okay, let's get out of this steering mode because we're obviously even worse at it than normal. Okay. Right, so we're just not welding. Why are we not welding? Where's the ship we're meant to be welding? It's over here. Okay. Right, so... Oh, come on! Why are we dying? Why are we dying? Is it because we're going into the thrust path? What's going on? Okay, right. Take that. Okay. What? Don't want that. We'll take that. Don't want that. Got a welder. Right, okay. Right. So, why are we dying? Is it because I'm going into the path of the thrusters? No. Okay. Is it because I'm banging into the ship? Right, so it's large steel tubes, thruster components. Right. Okay, what the hell? Oh, is it because I'm going in to the welding field? Right, okay, let's try that. So approach here, weldy, 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 weldy. Yes! Okay, so an important lesson. Okay, stay away from the welders. Oh, God. Right. Okay, don't need that. No, don't need that. We will, however, take that. Don't need that. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Right, so X. Go there. Up, 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 up. Pop into the cockpit. T. Switch the welders off. And let's go and examine. Right, so. Right, you're a steel tube. Your thruster components. So steel tube thruster components. Your operational computer. Right, okay, so what it's telling me is, let's just check none of this is actually in the inventory here. So it was large steel tubes, which we have, so I don't quite know why that's not working. Right. But I don't see any computers. Okay, so let's just pop over here, see if we've got any of those. So production, interior plate, right, we'll build some of them and we'll build 20 of them. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Right, where did I put my ship? Plonk, 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 plonk. Alright, get in there. Get in there, get in there. Okay, get in the ship. T, switch the welders on. Okay, that's welding. What about you? Lovely. What about you? No. What about you? No. Put it down here. No, you're not going to weld for me. Okay, you're not going to weld. Oh, you will weld, okay. But you should weld. Why are you not welding? Why are you not welding? Okay. Okay, so we're almost there. Just a couple of little bitties that are giving me trouble. Okay. So, oops, wrong way. try coming at it from this way. Hello, would you like to be welded, please? No, you wouldn't. Okay. Right. Yeah, right. So we've got. So let's just take. It might be the thruster components again we're missing. You know, I think it is. Right. So let's just pull back out. I did switch the welder off. Production thruster components. Bonk. We are okay. Okay. How is that? How are we doing? Right, I think we're doing fine. I think that might be us. Oops. I meant to go up there. Just pop over. Right, no noises. Okay, welder off. Okay, let's just pop back and let's just land this guy. Pop out so we've got better view. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. Park. T. Right, so what we want is we want to grab some uranium to power up the reactor. Do you have any uranium? I don't want to take it from there. I'd much rather take it from the refinery. That's perfect. So we'll only need about 4. That's wonderful. Right, so we can go over here. Right, and I think I've got access to them here. Okay, right, so we'll just pop 1 in each of you. 1. So that's the ship got power. Small reactor 3. Cancel. So I'm going to do this manually. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Up, up, up. Okay. Fine. Okay, so the ship now has internal power. We'll just pop over here into the drilling rig, or the projector rig. Where's me? Grinder 5. Okay. And I called it green, which in this light means I can't actually see it. There we go. So now if we pop up into here, we should, if everything is working perfectly, have crashed into something. Yeah. Okay, I really have a problem with visibility in my ships, don't I? Right, oh god. Right, I'd forgotten how ugly this guy was. Right, okay. Right, so his job basically is to pick up bits we're building and move them to other places. Right, so that's why he's got lots of power, lots of thrusters, things like that, because we're going to be moving fairly big, heavy bits. Oh, damn. Right. Okay. Parked. Lovely. Okay. So that's worked, so we've now got that ready. Okay dokie. So, let me just check quickly on the time. Okay, that's just under half hour. Okay, so let's see if we can get the first part of the big ship underway. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll start building it over here. Now, what do I want? I want, I'm going to put in some landing pads here because we want something to dock to. Okay, let me just make sure we're sitting down, and I'll do it flip it. No, no, which way is it? No, no, I wanted it the other way round. The other way up, other way up, other way. Ah, right, that's because I need to actually build a landing gear rather than start a new ship. Okay, so let's do that. So land. Okay, so that's one. Okay, right, that's fine. So if we pull back out a little bit, you can see what's happening, that we want to use this and we want to use this to dock to. Okay, so let's just pop out. Okay, right, excellent. So what do we need to complete this? In fact, we'll just pop over to our lovely brand spanking new welding ship and go and weld that up. In fact, we'll do some other things while we're waiting. Right, so I was having a think about this, and I don't see any reason why I can't project directly onto that landing pad and use that to build from. So if we do that, what we'll do is we'll build a block. Why wouldn't you let me? Ah, because I've not got any steel plates on me. Okay. So, go away. Right, oh, wrong door. Okay, so production. So, give me a couple of internal plates, a couple of steel plates. That should do us to get started. Okay, right. Okay, so let's align ourselves to there. So we want a projector. Why won't you project? Why won't you work? A steel plate. But I've got a steel plate, which we didn't pick up after we just built it. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, okay. Right, take that, take that. Okay. That's going to be interesting. I wonder, instead of using the tug, whether I can just use the projector to move it around, so we can get it where we want it. That's quite interesting. Okay, so right, okay, we'll project you to there, and we'll put a couple of blocks up above, and we'll use that maybe as the skeleton to build from. Okay. Right, that's fine. So let's pop over to the welder. Zoom, 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 zoom. Are you the welder? Yes, you are. So T, parking off, lift off. Okay. Welding on. Oh, come on. Switch round. to be welding. Okay, that's fine. So this is quite interesting. This gives me an idea of the sort of range at which you can weld at, which isn't really that far. Okay, so welder off, ship down, park T. Right, okay. So let's go and project. Okay, so we're going to build oh, I haven't done the landing pad. Right, excuse me a second. No, I did not choose that. I chose that. Park up. Welder on. We've run out of something. Okay, dokie, that's good. In a sort of not good way. Park, okay. Right, but I think the projector is operational, so the last thing we'll do today, oh, I haven't switched the welder off. Ooh. Right. Welder off. Hooray, we managed not to weld ourselves. Okay. Right, so that's interesting. I don't have a way of accessing the projector from there, and I could do it. I'll just pop over here just for simplicity. Right, I should really build this closer. Right, okay, so T, K, and we should see the projector we do. Okay, so blueprints we're interested in. We've got various modules here. Right, so we've got a refinery pod. So let's project that. Okay. And you can see, oh bloody hell, you forget that. That really is quite big. So it's a very simple idea. What we're doing is we're using merge. So let me just explain the idea and we'll leave it there today. So we have 7 blocks wide. This is a large ship. In the center we have a merge block. So the way these work in Space Engineers is one of them is powered, it will connect to another merge block and basically join ships together. Now you can undock them if there are no non-merge blocks connected, otherwise horrible things happen, but I'm not doing this, I'm just doing this to try and aid design and construction. So the idea here is each module will have a merge block at the front and the back and a conveyor front and back so that we can guide these things through. Right. So inside here we have 2 refineries. Right. It's as simple as that. So you can see the refineries flowing through, and over here on the other side we have 2 more. We have the conveyor, excuse me, and the merge block. Right. So what we will build is we'll have a command section at the front wherever we decide the front is. Then we may have a living quarters, a refinery section, an assembly section, perhaps a hangar deck, cargo space, all these sort of fun, exciting things. So we'll try and we'll get on with building that next time. So anyway, thank you for bearing with me. I hope we've all learned a very important lesson about health and safety in space. Please watch out for your welding, and I'll see you next time.